How are we doing out there? I hope you're all spot on. Thanks for watching the video. Now I've been shopping. I've been to Aldi. Come and have a look at what I've got. A little walk around at Aldi as you do. And I came across this. Everyday Essentials. British beef steak. Reared on trusted British farms to a high welfare standards. Which is good, isn't it? 21 day matured. Little GB sticker there, red tractor certified standards, 227 grams, and it does say there origin UK, slaughtered in GB, cut in GB. Not had this steak before. It was £3 and 15 pence. £3.15. So let's take a look at the packaging. We've had a quick look at the front. Let's go round the back. So yeah, it's got all security tabs on. I think that's the first one I've had with the tabs on. Rinse and recycle. Freezable. 227 grams, like I said. There is some more nutritional information. If you want to pause that and have a look at that, by all means go ahead. They are the ways to cook, look, it says. Yeah, I mean, you can do it how you like. You can shallow fry it, or you can do it in the grill. I'm going to shallow fry mine. Yeah, any more information? No. So let's get this open, see what we have got. Right, so let's get into this now. I'll take this bit off first. It should just peel off with any luck. We have got a tab system. This is, I've had it, it was in the fridge, we bought it yesterday, but it's been sat out the fridge for about 15 minutes, so I've been trying to get up to room temperature. I've got a feeling that I hope this comes off. Yes, that has worked. So it didn't give me much resistance, which is good. There it is. Look at that, see what you think. It doesn't say what sort of, it just says British beef steak. Did we have a look at the, there's no ingredients on there obviously because it's a steak. There's nothing else it says. Yes, at least I don't think it does. No, it doesn't say which cut it is. I thought it might sort of reference to, you know, whereabouts it's come from on the cow. No, but it hasn't. Right, so we've just got to see how good it is. We'll get that off, like that. We'll put that on there. Put that to one side. Now I'm going to salt my steak. I have washed my hands. I've got some steak here. We got it from Aldi, so I'm just going to stick a few bits on there like that. So I've had this heating up for a few minutes, so you can see it's getting to the stage where it's ready for a steak. I've lightly oiled my steak as well. I've not touched the pan at all. That's just going in. So I'm going to do this for around about 3 minutes each side. I'm going to season this side as well. This is a cast iron pan, and I do not touch the steak. I leave the steak for 3 minutes and then I'm going to turn it over for another 3 minutes. I've just been looking at the ways to cook the shallow fry. Now, it says medium 9 to 11 minutes. That seems a long time for a medium steak for me. Now, I don't know what cut it is, you see, so I wonder if that's sort of covering its bases there with the times. It's had 3 minutes. I'm just going to turn it over. Whoop. So I'm not going to touch it now. I'm just going to do it for another 3 minutes. I'll turn this off. So, I mean, you can add butter to that and garlic and whatever you like, but I'm just going to do it in a little bit of oil and a bit of salt because I want to see what it's like. I want to taste the steak as I'm reviewing it like that. So that's that. Turn it off. That's 3 minutes that side, 3 minutes that side. There it is. I'm going to let it rest now for a little bit. So I'm just going to let it rest. I'm just going to cover it with some foil, like that. And I'm going to put it to one side for a few minutes just to rest. You've got to let a steak rest. So with a cast iron pan, I'm not touching it at all. I'm just going to let it rest there and go cold naturally on its own. So if you can hear buzzes and buzz-ins around, whip, that's my time to let it rest. If you can hear like a buzzing noise, it's the lights and my fridge. I think the fridge is on its way out, and these lights I've had on here are old as well. So I've let it rest. Probably 4 or 5 minutes. It's still warm, and look at them lovely juices. Now that isn't blood coming out of there, and they're going back over the steak because we're not wasting any of them. Right, so I'm going to chop it. I've noticed sort of the sinew is going that way, so I'm going to cut against the sinew and try and break it up. This would be ideal in a baguette, wouldn't it? So I'm just going to chop it down this way like that. Oh, oh yes. I'm happy with that. I'll chop it all. Can you see? I hope you can. Yeah. I'll chop it all like that. It's chopping really well. Going through good. Be great in a lovely baguette this with a load of onions and mushrooms. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Would it? I like mine like that. Now, you know, it's up to you how you like your steak, but that for me is absolutely perfect. Oh, can you hear you saying now, a good vet will get that back to life. So there we are, let's try this. So there it is, I've cut a few bits off so I can talk and dive in, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing to the channel and let me know your thoughts on the old steak. £3.15, let's see if it tastes good, let's see if it's not chewy. That bit was a little bit chewy. Let's go in again. Yeah, it's chewy. It's chewy. No. Get rid of this bit first. It's tasty, but it's chewy. I've gone in for another little bit where there's probably less sinew. There's no, how can I say, you know, what's the word? Yeah, it's chewy. No gristle. Now, that'll explain the times on the back. The cooking times. So I cooked it like a steak, and it's a British beef steak. I'm no chef, you know that. I'm no cook. I'm not trained anything. I've just been cooking steaks for years and years, and I always find if it's a sirloin steak or a rump or a ribeye, it's normally around, for that sort of particular thickness of steak, it's around 3 minutes each side for me. Now, the timing's on the back of here. For medium is 9 to 11 minutes, which is total cooking time. I do 6, so they're looking at 9 to 11. Now, well done is 14 to 16 minutes. Now, I don't want a well done steak. Oh. But it's chewy. Now, them times are probably like, well, if you do it longer, it might not be as tough and as chewy. We live and learn. We live and learn. So if you're going to get one of them, stick to the times. See what it's like, stick to the times. Let me know if it's any better, cooked longer. I have let it rest, so still going to eat it. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my little frying pan out, my non-stick one, and I'm just going to sort of stir fry it in there. and I'm going to try it. Well, I'll show you anyway. I'll do that now. I'll show you. So I'm just going to throw it in this pan. I've just turned the heat on and I'm going to stick it straight in. See if I can sort of, you know, make it more juices. More juices are coming out. Right. So I'm just going to give it maybe a minute each side. I'm not putting anything in there. I'm going to give it a minute each side and then we'll see how it goes. I've never done this with a steak before. Maybe it needs it though. Oh, I'm blagging it here. Well, this is what it's all about. I'm no chef. I'm no cook. You've just got to, you know, experiment, I suppose. That's how you learn, isn't it? Through your mistakes. Right, the heat's off. It's coming out. I've got so many pots now. It's unbelievable. Right, let's get into this. I'll cut it against the grain. You know, going the other way, cutting through the grain, as they say. I bet you're all going, yeah, that looks cooked now. That looks better. So let's try this now. Just the same. It's gone like rubber now. And jaw muscles are going to be like that when the time I finish this. It doesn't half look good as well. Don't worry, it's not getting wasted. I am going to eat it. It's tasty. It's just... yeah. Never mind. This is what it's all about, isn't it? I really did hope that that was going to be so. Not like butter fall apart in your mouth, but just not be as chewy. And it's chewy, unfortunately. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Take care. All the best. And I will catch you on the next one.